So Laura, I hear you're making PPE equipment and you're actually giving it away for free in Fife. That's unbelievable. So Laura, you're based in Falkland, is that right?
Yep, yeah.
And what is it you do in your normal day-to-day business then?
So day-to-day, well, there's two businesses. My business is wedding stationery, and Keith's business is laser engraving and shop sounds. So yep, that's how we've got the equipment to do this.
So what is it you're doing? What is it you're doing for the community? Because I think it's a fantastic thing, but what would the public need to know what you're doing?
So basically we're just providing PPE for any and all key workers. A lot of people are getting in touch saying they haven't got anything at all. So we're providing face shields. Yeah. So you've got a kind of adjustable headband and it just protects your face from splatters and whatnot. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
So why, how did this come about in the first place?
So last week, I think it was, we received an email from a company down south. They had the template for the shields and they just shared it up here and said, basically, if you've got the equipment, like, just do your bit. And we just jumped to it. And that's basically where it started from. It's not stopped since then.
Yeah.
And we're just doing it because we understand like how vital the key workers are, and they're doing all this for us, so we need to do something for them. Basically, that's it.
I agree 100%. And you've set up a GoFundMe page, is it?
Yeah, we set that up 2 days ago now. Originally, Keith had taken part in the Grand National, and he won. So he just put his winnings into buying the first set of supplies. Yeah. But they were gone straight away. As soon as we started advertising, they were scrapped straight away. So the shields that we're making now is purely made from the donations. So it's been great.
And there'll be a link on this post anyway, where people can actually go to donate towards these shields. So how much does it cost to produce one of these shields then?
So we worked it out. It's around about 97 pence per shield. The company that we get the supplies from, they are still charging VAT. So once they agree to take that off, it'll bring the cost down even more, which will be amazing.
But even 97%, that is unbelievable. 97 pence for one of these shields. Now, if I previously worked in industry as a financial director, and 97 pence couldn't get you a sweetie. And I can't believe that you could manage to do this for 97 pence. And I certainly know for a fact you'll not be getting big companies charging our NHS and 97 pence. So this is phenomenal. So a member of the public can basically give you £1 and you can provide a PPE shield for an NHS or a care worker or anybody like that for free on their request.
It's amazing. That's what I've kind of been saying to people, because obviously a lot of people are stuck indoors now. They can't go to work. So if you went to work and on your way to work you bought a cup of coffee or whatever, say £3-4. Now that you're not doing that, you can donate that £3 or £4, and then there's 3 or 4 people you're helping provide with a shield.
Yeah. And who's coming forward to get the shields then from you?
So we've got a kind of mix of people. We've got carers, NHS staff, we've got fire, paramedics, retail workers. It's a whole array of people, really. Yeah. I done a wee pie chart yesterday, and the biggest outgoing was to the care industry, like care homes and whatnot.
Right, and we could show that pie chart.
Yep. NHS is slowly creeping up, but it's just scary.
I know. And how many have you given out so far?
So far we've gave out, I think it's about 500. We're waiting on the materials. The materials would arrive today, but I don't know if they will with the bank holiday. So it'll probably be tomorrow. And then as soon as they land on our doorstep, we'll just be right back into production.
There's a bank holiday?
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
No, I was ready to say, I couldn't believe you actually mentioned there's a bank holiday, is there?
I don't know. Every time I do a video, I'm like, what day is this now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And how, I think you've got a wee boy, you were saying?
Yeah, wee boy's 10, so he's not wee, but yeah.
And how's he coping with it? And you were talking about the interaction with your teachers and what they were saying.
He loves it. We had a wee production line started. So Keith was doing the laser machine, I was doing the shields, and Keith was helping with the assembly in general. So he loves it. we got in touch with his head teacher and his class teacher, and they were like, "Oh, we're so proud of you." Like, it's just nice to see a child at his age get so into it and just so proactive, and he's so interested in the donations, like asking how much you've got, or he actually wanted to donate his PlayStation fund money to it as well.
That's brilliant. That's
and I was like,
fantastic.
It's such a nice, generous offer, but it's fine.
But I personally think that will be the making of him in years to come. The very fact that he gets so much exposure in what you're doing now and the good that you're doing now for the local community, I think that's really important for him to see, and it's a great lesson.
Definitely.
I mean, for me personally, I was out at an early age, 7 years old, working with my father. He ran his own business as well, and it really taught me a lot of good lessons in life.
It does, yeah, definitely. Well, he helps keep the laser machine sometimes. Like, he's just so fascinated by how his little laser beam can cut something so quickly.
Yeah.
So he's ready to set us targets on how much we can make in an hour and how much we can make in a day. So he's getting really involved in it. It's great. And
how much have you raised so far?
So on the GoFundMe page, we've raised, I think, it's £2,500.
Yeah.
Really take a couple of pounds, and it was 2 days ago I set that page up. It's overwhelming. It's amazing how generous people are.
And I suppose the more funds you get, the better it is for providing more equipment, more important facilities for people. And it's difficult times, it's scary times for people out there in the front line, the care workers and the NHS people and the fire brigade and the shopkeepers and all these different people exposed to potentially that risk.
It's terrifying. It's weighing quite heavy on me a little bit, because the amount of messages I've been getting from nurses and carers just tell me some horror stories, and it's scary to think that two random people with a laser machine is able to help. It's great.
Could I ask maybe what stories you've been getting told, if that's possible?
I don't want to mention names or stuff.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just give people an idea about what it is that the frontline people are actually telling you they're going through.
It's just the lack of equipment and how exposed they are. Like, a lot of member staffs are now off because they've contracted COVID. Just the amount of deaths that we have to witness. Like, we've had people crying, and it's not nice. I can't imagine their day to day what they go through and witness. So it's nice to be able to do this, but it's scary at the same time.
I actually think that could be almost like a PTSD situation, where later on it's going to come back to a lot of people.
Definitely, mental health is going to be impacted on this big time. I think, especially even normal people being stuck in the house. It's not ideal. Never mind the key workers, like what they witness.
Okay, and anybody else out there, then they could do their bit, basically, if it's possible. If you can, for anybody watching this, there's links on here to the GoFundMe page. Please, if anything, like Laura said, you would normally have a cup of coffee. It would cost you £3 or £4 at Costa, Starbucks, or wherever it is on your way to work. You'd have that every day. So even for a whole week there, you can contribute to this, and for less than £1. A frontline person can actually get a PPE shield. So it's really important that you do this. Yeah,
well, if we reach the £3,000 target, that's 3,000 shields that we can provide to our key workers. So that's the goal, really.
But we really want to get beyond that, don't we?
We do, really. It's just, like I said, originally we set the goal at £500, and me and Keith were like, there's no way we're going to make that. And it's flown right past it, which is absolutely incredible.
I think you'll be surprised about the resilience of the local people of Fife.
It's amazing.
I mean, I've witnessed it loads of times when I've done things for Make-A-Wish, because I'm a Make-A-Wish volunteer. And also for other charities as well I've been involved in. So, when the time comes along, people of Fife put their hand in their pocket and they make sure other people are looked after. I definitely think that's the way forward for a community spirit and for people that live so close to people. It's amazing how we could live next door to each other, but actually not know each other.
Yep, definitely.
And I think if there's one thing that's going to come out of this, it's the community spirit. It's the people we now know. It's actually taking time to stop and talk to these. To talk
That's
to
the good thing about this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
it will pull everyone together and give a bit more realistic approach to life and priorities a bit better. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Is there any final words you want to maybe say, Laura, about the fundraising, the campaign, or what you're doing, or
Just
what
a
people can do
massive,
for
massive
you?
thank you.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, that £500 we thought was unachievable, but everybody's donations has just been unbelievable.
Yeah.
So massive thank you to everyone.
And for people that maybe want to get in touch with you to possibly get PPE equipment, how would they go about doing that?
So we've set up the Facebook group page. You can message or leave a comment on that, or you can directly message me on the Facebook.
And what's the name of that page?
So it's 5 PPE Production. That's the group page. You can also get in touch with us on the business pages, which is Laura Reece UK or Black Rose Designs. So plenty of options.
Perfect. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Laura. I really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.
And hopefully we'll see a lot more money coming in for the charity and for what you're doing. It's a fantastic thing. I've got to really take my hat off to you. Thanks very much.
No, I'm just happy to help. It's great.